Hey everyone, it is Havohai here bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. We are talking global once again, and this is another episode of What's Next, and this is going to be April 2018. Right now we're at the tail end of March 29th is when this is being recorded and brought to you, so hopefully you guys have already gotten some information or there's some official news that's dropping, but as of right now everything's kind of not official, and so I have to say that most of this is going to be predictions, but it's going to be educated guesses, as you can say. So no official information from Bandai Namco, but we have some information, some data mine stuff from the people over at DBZ Space. Thank you, Renzi. And then also a lot of the information here I got from Dokkan Wiki to share with you guys. So I'm going to put those links down below. So with that, I think April is going to be a great month. I know there's been a little lag time, pretty boring in the last probably couple weeks with Dokkan Global and Dokkan in general, because there's a lot of other things that's going on right now. So, but I think April is going to be jam-packed. So let's kind of talk about it. Starting up with first is the free-to-play Goku. He is free-to-play, but it's going to take you 1,000 cumulative logins to get him. I think a very few people are going to be able to get him right away. He officially, I guess, drops on the 30th, which is tomorrow. But there's only a few people, I would think only a handful of people got early access to the global version of the game, which they got early access on July 7th, which then drops it to their 1,000 days if they logged in every single day from then on out to the 30th of March, April 1st. So we'll see on those individuals, but really the official date that that Dokkan came out is July 16th on global, and if you do July 16th, 1,000 days will end up being April 10th is the 1,000 days there. So anywhere between April 1st and April 10th is the official 1,000 days. Once again, we haven't had confirmation on all that yet. So let's talk about the card. The card is actually very good. I hate the name in the translation. Before this 1,000-fold plea Goku, it was 1,000 wishes, which actually sounded a lot better. So I don't know who translated this, but put it back to 1,000 wishes there. So he is a rainbow leader. Rainbow leader, all types plus 30 key, HP and attack defense 100%. So he's a great leader there. His super attack is Spirit Bomb and Super Spirit Bomb, causes colossal damage to the enemy and raises allies attack by 20% for one turn. And then his Mega Colossal, his super is 18 key, causes Mega Colossal damage and raises the allies attack and defense by 25% for one turn. I wish it was more than one turn, maybe 3 turns, but all in all, like I said, free to play card, very good. Passive skill is Move to Tears, attack 77%, plus an additional attack and defense boost of 7%, and recover 77 HP per key sphere obtained, doesn't matter what type. Yeah, you can use this as a nuke style type of individual, but he's very good, and he's also a part of the Majin Buu saga. So yeah, great free to play. Hopefully you guys can get early access to him. I won't get this card until late December, right around Christmas, so this is going to be my Christmas gift for myself. And but for those who get them early, I hope you accept my friend request. So let's go ahead and continue on with other things that we kind of know that's coming up, and this is, like I said, based on some data mining and some information here. Is that we're gonna get a 1,000 day celebration banner. This is the JP, what it looked like there, and we're gonna get some tickets. It's said that Global is gonna get more tickets than JP. We'll see what happens here. But the banner in itself has basically all the original god leads and some demigods and the traditional god leads, the OG god leads. So there's a lot of featured cards on this banner, as you can see here. So the chances of you, like, say I wanna get a Merge Zamasu, the chance of you pulling that Merge Zamasu is going to be very low because of all these featured cards that are on here, plus the additional SSRs, and I think rare cards are also on this banner as well. So the luck is going to be tough, but if you guys do pull any of these characters on here, hey, it's a free pull, and wish you guys all the best of luck on there. So along with the 1,000 day celebration, we're also going to get our Rebirth, our Dokkan Awaken for B-Pan. So not really much to say here. She's a new friend in space, Pan GT. Leader skills totally worthless. 15 HP per key of character types obtained. You're not never gonna run her as a leader. But her passive skill is not bad. Oh, her super attack, she does has a chance to stun, and then her passive skill is recover 30% of damage for HP, so she heals, and then she has a high chance of reducing damage by 50%. So she tanks, and I think high chances, I believe, like 50 to 70% chance. I think it's 70%. Might be wrong there. Let me know in the comments below if you want to correct me on that. She's also part of the Hybrid Saiyans category, so she can work well there if you don't have the right characters for that team. So along with B-Pan here, we're also going to be getting a new category, and that's going to be the low class Saiyan category, and this is going to be the Raddatz here. I love the card art for these two Raddatzes, especially the SSR one. Look at his stance right there with his hair. He's glowing blue, so it's really cool what that looked like there. But he Dokkan Awakens, of course, too, in my opinion, an inferior card, even though it looks great. I like how he stands on the first one. But low class warrior, I thought I said low class Saiyan, but low class warrior is the category. He's the ruthless invader Raddatz. Leader skills pretty good. Category key plus 4, HP and defense 40%, which is low, but the attack's 80%. So you're definitely gonna not use this for very hard Dokkan events. Definitely you can use it for storyline, things of that nature. His super attack is interesting. It causes mass damage to all enemies and then lowers defense. It's kind of written wrong. It causes mass damage to all enemies and causes all the enemies to be lowered in defense as well. So if you're fighting against a lot of individuals, he's very useful. So Super Battle Road could be something that you can use him on. Interested in seeing how that works out there. So his passive skill is attack 50% of starter turn, plus 6 to key, and attack and defense 30% increase when facing 2 or more enemies. Maybe not Super Battle Road because the defense is only plus 30%, but who knows? Maybe he's useful somewhere. But he does causes, like I said, he's an AOE character. Definitely can use him for World Tournament, maybe for the low levels, maybe up to 10 times there, and then lowers all that defense there. So he's not a total throwaway card, but he's definitely free to play. You can SA10 him and open up all his paths if you guys are free to play. He's another notch on your guys's grinding, and yeah, he's still worth getting, even though he's not part of the meta. So with that, talking about meta, we have the Extreme Z Awakening for Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku ending. Now, hopefully they don't take it away like they do in JP. Maybe they'll just keep it there and they just add on this Extreme Z Awakening for Broly. But this card here is going to be a beast. Some people call him the poor man's LR Broly. But man, there's a lot of good things about this Extreme Z Awakening. So first of all, he's an OG lead. OG meaning he's a particular type, plus 3 to key, and then an attack 3000. But now he's going to be a traditional god lead, and that's going to be the strength type, plus 3 to key, HP, attack, and defense 70%. So his super attack goes from mass damage to all enemies to supreme damage to all enemies, so that's very helpful, and then also raises his attack for 3 turns, and that's going to stack as well. His passive skill is turns from defense reducing to 0, which was always a problem, and attack plus 7,000 when attacking, to now he can kind of tank. Attack and defense plus 80% when attacking, so he hits like a truck, and he can be used for World Tournament, for various different things, and that defense buff of 80% is very surprising because every other Broly doesn't have a defensive buff. It's usually a debuff at that point in time. So his stats go from, if you look at the max with all paths open, the rainbow, he goes from 16.8, 16.8, and 10.9 to 19.7, 19.5, and 12.2. That's a pretty big jump there. And if you do the Extreme Z Awakening mission and quest, and you start to beef him up, and you're going to also get his SA up, and then be able to hopefully open up some paths if you have some dupes. Now you can get him from a red Dragonstone, so my next slide I'm going to show you is there is going to be a banner that's going to be dropping that's going to have this character on here. Now, to beat him, you're going to need to beat Broly in the EZA, you're going to need to use a AGL team, or especially if you have LR Mighty Mask, or LR Gotrunks, however you want to call it there. He dominates this one. You'll beat it no problem if you have that card. Or you're going to use Hybrid Saiyans. So one of the two on there. So this banner here has the Broly for you to get dupes, to open up his dupe pass, and 2 AGL characters, one demigod and one neo god. So in Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Kaioken Goku. Now the reason why I don't say probably not summon on this banner is because it's kind of not worth it. If it's 30 stones, then maybe, but there's no LRs on this banner. It's only these 3 featured cards and a bunch of other random cards. It's really not worth summoning. So kind of be careful, guys, on this banner. If you guys are free to play, I would not summon off of it. If you guys are pay to play, hey, you guys do whatever you guys want to do with your money. So so that's going to be Extreme Z Awakening Broly. I think that's going to be great. I think this will probably drop maybe late or mid. I'm saying not late April, but middle, late, early, like maybe the 10th or like the 13th of April, somewhere in between there. So mid-April is when this is probably going to drop. So along with Broly, we know also that Bojack missions are going to be coming back as well. So there's some data in mind that showed that information. So in my opinion, we should be getting LR Bojack. LR Bojack is a very underrated LR. He's pretty amazing if you know how to use him, and he's on a particular team. So this is the left is the SSR. This is the one that you want to pull off the banner. He TURs, and then he turns into that LR with Bojack's crew there. And this is what it looks like animated. It's the Galaxy Threatening Invasion Full Power Bojack Galactic Warrior. He is a what I call 100%/70% LR. Because you have to use the extreme type or super type depending what the LR is. It's the kind of opposite to LR Mighty Mask and LR Gotrunks. So extreme int here, key +4, which is great. HP attack and defense 100%. But if you're using super int, you're only getting key +2, HP attack defense 70%. So typically you would use LR Bojack in a extreme team. His super attack is Galactic Buster and Galactic Suppression. Causes colossal damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. And Colossus and his 18 key causes mega colossal damage to the enemy and raises extreme type, shouldn't be classes, extreme type allies attack by 40% for 1 turn. So if he's in the first position, he can beef up everyone else really good. His passive skill is the unique one. It's not unique now on JP because there's other characters that have this dynamic on here, and it's based off of your HP. So he's going to get a flat out attack and defensive boost of 80%. That's not anything special for an LR. However, if you have max HP, you're going to get an additional 70% boost, which makes his attack plus 150%, which is crazy. So the more the HP, the greater the attack boost. Now, on the flip side, when you are getting weakened and you're losing HP, your defensive boost increases. So at the start of the turn, you're only going to have 80% defense, or not much of a boost there, and then as you reduce, you're going to get up to a 70%. I believe when you're at 20% or 30% HP, you're at max with the 70%, and that's a 150% boost, which is on defensive boost, which is ridiculous. So it's an interesting dynamic. Once again, if you use him right, he is amazing because, hey, it's 150% attack, and attack's where it's at. And typically, you're going to be at full strength. But if you're below 80%, there's a link here that causes really great damage, and that's big bad bosses, and it changes the game. So if you're at 100%, it's great, but if you're at 80%, even better, because you're probably going to be using big bad bosses as a link, and it's additional 25% on top of that. So it's really good. Underrated, but I would definitely pull for him because he should be. We already kind of talked about that. He should be on a legendary summon banner. So this is the LR exclusive banner here, and JP had it, so there's no reason why Global isn't going to have it. Actually, Global's had more exclusive legendary summon banners up to this point. Of course, 3-year anniversary changed that, but at this point in time, we've had more. And this is what the banner in itself looks like, and those are the featured cards there. They might change some things, maybe add some things for people to maybe summon off the LR Bojack, but this is a good banner to summon off of. I wouldn't go too deep on it, but I think this will drop probably mid-April, along with Easy 8 Broly's. So unfortunately, this card here, he works very well. Kind of going back to this real quick, he's a Resurrected Warriors category. He works actually really well with Golden Frieza's team, Angel Golden Frieza's team, the one that's using on the I can't even think right now, the Extreme Z Awakening for Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And unfortunately, I think that thing's going to be gone, and you can't use them if you do pull them. So it makes it really easy. You can do so much with him on that team. So anyway, so going back to here, and then let's talk about now what I think is going to come toward the end of April, and that's going to be the World Tournament. It's been a while since we had a World Tournament. The end of January is when our last time we had a World Tournament. This is going to be the 20th World Tournament. And there's going to be a couple of new cards that will be introduced on the 20th here. And this is going to be the new banner. As you can see, there's going to be one new character here, and that's going to be the new Jackie Chun. And the new Jackie Chun is the World Tournament category lead. Declaring victory, Jackie Chun, World Tournament category, HP, or key plus 3, HP attack defense 70%. So he's a quote-unquote category god lead, because it's 70% there. Causes supreme damage and steals super attack, just like all Jackie Chun's. And his passive skill is not bad. Attack and defense 70% at the start of the turn, and it survives a KO attacks when HP is 20% or above. So he might be very useful in Super Battle Road. But here's the thing, Super Int is so OP that most of you guys have already finished Super Battle Road. But if you guys are free to play and you're having tough times, he might be a good addition if you do pick him up. So his category is World Tournament. He becomes the World Tournament leader. But in my opinion, this is the card that I've been waiting for, and that's this one right here. This is the Kame for the Rebirth Dokkan Awakening for Kame. Why is this very important? Is because of two things. The rest of it, leader skill doesn't matter, super attack doesn't matter. It's his passive skill, and he's category. His category is Realm of Gods, and his passive is a support lead, or not support lead, but a support unit. Allies, all allies, plus 2 to key, attack and defense 25%. He's better than the 8 Whis. And he's just more useful in that sense. So I really want him for the Realm of Gods category, which is UI Goku, UI Omen, that is. He's not perfected full power form yet. We don't have that Dokkan Awakening. Hopefully we'll get that sooner than later. But with this team, he just wrecks. He's amazing. So you basically substitute Int Whis for, and you put in Kami there. And it's really awesome. So this team just gets better and better with the closing up with getting closer to 3-year anniversary. You got Strength Rose is going to be coming out, Tech Vegeta Blue, and of course the Dokkan Awakening for Ultra Instinct Goku. So yeah, I'm excited about getting that card, and that should be in April as well. Now, one more thing that might drop in the end of April, maybe, because I don't think the whole 1000th anniversary and then Broly and then Bojack is all we're going to get. I think toward the end of April, we're going to get announced for Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, which is an amazing unit and team. His team crushes. And then a little bit later, we might get Tapion and Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, LR, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. But I think he might drop a little bit early. As Global kind of does, and a lot of people are wondering if we were going to get this. I think we are, because he is a part of Xenoverse, and we have a ton of Xenoverse characters: Timebreaker, Bardock, Towa, Mira, things of that nature. So kind of a prediction: end of April we'll get Bardock here, maybe even a little bit earlier, maybe a big surprise there. So with that, guys, a lot of stuff happening in April. I know it's kind of dead time for you guys, but hold in there, be patient. Global's been having some issues and a lot of bad internet, in a sense, press. I'm always a Global defender. It's a great portion of the game. It's a different game than JP, just know that, and continue on Dokkaning, continue on supporting this game, because there's going to be a lot of additional competition with Dokkan coming up soon, with Dragon Ball Legends, with Buchigiri, with you got Sword Art Online coming out from Bandai, and just various different things that are coming out. So hopefully Dokkan continues on, and hopefully it keeps on getting your support. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and of course comment below. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time.